Sounds like De'Aaron is getting pretty close. How do you look in practice for you today?
He looked good. Yeah. No timetable. I mean, we'll see how he feels today. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. So no timetable, but he looked good today.
Feel comfortable, is moving well.
Yeah.
What have you learned in this stretch about just how the offense is different when he's not out there?
Obviously he's a 30-plus point a game scorer. He can get you 9, 10 assists if he wants. His pace is unbelievable, whether it's in the half court or full court. So just his presence alone, it makes it easier for other guys. And you miss that. But in the same breath, what I kept preaching to our guys, and what I will continue to preach to our guys, whether he's in the lineup or not, whether Domas is in the lineup or not, if we play the right way offensively and or defensively, good things are going to happen. And you saw it, I think, last night. I mean, we had some really, really good possessions last night, and I'm sure Oklahoma City feels like they could have played better. They probably could have. But if we shot the ball halfway like we're used to and capable of, which you're starting to see now, we could have easily scored 120, 125 points, and that's without Fox.
Do you think there are some benefits to sharpening other tools with him on the bench these past few games?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously we always want our guys to be on the floor. I don't care if you're a starter or if you're a 7th man or 12th man. I don't ever want anybody injured, but when guys are injured, that's a great opportunity for the next man up. And it puts guys in a position that they may not be used to. And so to get that experience is invaluable. You talk about playing a really good team in Oklahoma City 2 nights ago, and Keon's on the court as a point guard in crunch time. He's not getting that if Fox is healthy, probably. Who knows? But he probably wouldn't get it. Not only that, he might not have gotten the opportunity if Fox was healthy. I don't know. And so, the experience that guys are getting across the board, learning how to play with them, learning how to play without them, getting an opportunity to get on the floor, all those things are invaluable, not just for now, but even for later on in the year when you may need somebody to step up due to injury or anything else.
If and when, he gets medical clearance, is there anything you have to see specifically from him before you're like, all right, give him the green light or even give him extended minutes or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, the biggest thing is I always like a guy whenever he's been out for a significant time due to this or that or injury or whatever. I always like for him to get a contact practice in or something contact-wise, and then I'd like to watch that. But other than that, he okays it, our medical team okays it, the doctor okays it. Usually I'll be on board.
Yeah, you talked about your curiosity and how your team would not only endure the absence, but who would step up and would you guys remain with yourselves? Did that open up a lot more questions since seeing some of that, or have you answered some of them as well?
Yeah, it was great because he was out for an extended period, and him being out for an extended period like this, and even Trey, he's out for an extended period, and so for those guys to be out and other guys to have an opportunity to step up is a big thing. And the biggest thing is when you can do it and get some wins under your belt, because now it gives the guys a belief and a confidence that no, we need Fox. Nobody get me twisted. We need De'Aaron Fox. We need N-E-E-D. Need. That's not right.
That's right.
Okay.
Capital E.
But capital E. Okay. But having said that, again, we should have the confidence and belief that if he's out or Domas is out, we could go out there and still perform and give ourselves a chance to win, even if we do the little things. And it's going to have to be collectively and not necessarily this guy going for 40 or that guy going for 30 or that guy getting 15 assists. It's a collective deal, and we're a connected team, and we were able to see that these last couple of games.
What stood out to you that allowed your team to successfully be physical without fouling in that one?
Well, we've been preaching it, showing clips, practicing it the whole 9 yards, and our guys are just getting better. I tell you, last night was probably one of the most physical games. Not last night, 2 nights ago was probably one of the most physical games we played without fouling. And it's because we're leading with our chest. We're showing our hands. We're going vertical. Domas has been unfreaking believable going vertical. And the best guy that I've been around that has done that, that's not a shot blocker. I'm not a big shot blocking guy, is Anderson Varejao. Anderson Varejao was absolutely freaking fantastic. And he protected the rim like no other, and there's no reason why Domas can't be that. And so to watch Domas these last few games develop into the rim protector that he has started to develop in terms of going vertical has been very, very fun to see, because what it does is it keeps him on the floor, and then it makes it harder for guys to score around the basket because he's so strong and he can take the hit and still stay vertical. So, watching that, are guys that they're now getting better off the ball in terms of shrinking and playing big, playing long, and helping, doing their work early, making that paint look crowded. 2 nights ago was the best game I've ever seen us defensively in that department, in terms of playing big and shrinking the floor and helping on the drive, because Oklahoma City, they're the best driving team, at least right now early in the season, in the NBA. And to contain the drive against those guys like we did, especially after going back and watching the film, I'm knock on wood, hopefully it continues, but I'm thoroughly impressed with our guys. And I'm gonna tell the truth.
It seems like Herter's come out of his slump a bit here. I'm curious what you're seeing from him, and how much of getting him involved in that two-man game performance maybe helped him.
I think that helped, but at the end of the day, I wasn't worried about him shooting the ball. I was worried about what's he going to bring this team on the other end of the floor, because he's a very, very intelligent player. He's got a great feel, and I need him to be physical without fouling and take a hit, and he's trying to do that. And what kept him getting opportunities was he kept trying to buy into what we're doing defensively. He's a career, 38, 37, if not higher percent three-point shooter, so I knew that was going to come. He's been around too long, and he shot it too good, and it's just a matter of time for him to get a little rhythm. Not only for him to get rhythm, we as a team need to get rhythm offensively, and then me. I'm just like the players. It's a new team to a certain degree in terms of trying to incorporate some new guys. We were playing without Foxy, like I said. The first 2 games we had 127, 117, something like that. So there were some adjustments that all of us needed to make, and it's just good to see Kevin knocking down some shots while continuing to try to defend and rebound, because that's what's going to win us games when the shot's not falling.
When you talk about that, last game being among the best you've seen in terms of shrinking the floor physicality, how well does that bode when you go into a team like the Cavaliers, who are long and among one of the most physical teams as well?
We're going to need it. It's a really good team. JB Bickerstaff has done a fantastic job since he's taken over there, and they got a lot of talent. They got a dynamic scorer in Mitchell, and so we're all going to have to we're going to all have to do our work early, especially when guarding a guy like him, because just like SGA, one guy can't stop them type of cats. It's 5 guys guarding the basketball. 5 guys have to be on a string. They have to be connected. And when the ball moves, we all have to move, and we got to do our work early. And it's going to be really important playing this team tomorrow because of Mitchell and then the rest of the talent, and especially the length that they have.
Did you have Davion in practice today?
Yeah.
De'Aaron and Malik have been kind of downplaying Keegan's dunk, saying it wasn't body to body. What was your impression of that throwdown?
It was impressive, because we all know last year he would have tried to lay it up and probably gotten it blocked.
He still had a couple double clutches. Was there any conversations about that or anything? Or?
No, he's finding his way. I don't really have to say anything to him, because I think he can feel me when I get upset with him.
Did you sense he took some aggression out on that moment?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He might want to take some aggression out on me from time to time, which I'm okay with.
What did you see from him when it comes to rebounding? Like he was talking about last year, if shots weren't going down, he wasn't impacting the game the other ways, he might get pulled, and this year he's trying to do more.
No, he's right, not only with the rebounding, but defensively, he's starting to show some versatility. He's starting to show that he can guard different types of players. Not only that, at times he can guard the ball screen. So his growth in that area has been huge, not only for him, but us as a team. And he's more than a capable rebounder. He's put the work in the weight room, and he's got a great feel or a great nose to go get it. And I'm glad it's starting to show some, because he's had some huge rebounding games for us, not just rebounding in general, but even some huge offensive rebounding games for us.